All right, shalom, shalom. The Hebrew Israelites come out here day in and day out, prophesy the downfall of America, which is modern day Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. The uprising of Israel consists of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans of the elect. So we're going to give all foremost all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahashem, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone. Salutations to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect. Blessings, hopeful extended elect Shalom. All those I keep coming forward and tuned in. Shalom. So we're gonna get it right into, basically, there's a thing of harlotry. We know that, and Israel knows that. The world knows that it's an old practice, So, hopefully it's edifying, man. We're gonna go into a little bit of that, whatever the spirit is gonna bring out. But First Kings 3:16. Maybe started 15. First Kings 3:15. I'm starting Wi-Fi. Yeah, it might be 15 to 16.
First Kings chapter 3, verse 15. It said, and Solomon, you said 15, right?
Yeah.
And Solomon,
go one more for that. 15.
All right. Verse 14, it says, if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days.
Yeah, so basically, comes with keeping Most High commandments, comes with wisdom, having discernment that Solomon is about to judge concerning two harlots.
It says, and Solomon awoke, and behold, it was a dream.
So that lets you know the Most High talks to us through dreams too. Go ahead.
He came to Jerusalem and stood before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and offered up burnt offerings and offered peace offerings, and made a feast to all his servants.
Okay.
Then came there two women.
Go ahead.
That were harlots.
They were harlots. Both of these women were harlots. Go ahead.
Unto the king.
To the Solomon. Go ahead.
And stood before him.
Go ahead.
And the one woman said, "O my Lord, I and this woman dwell in one house."
Well, we dwell in one house. Go ahead.
And I was delivered of a child with her in the house.
Yep. Go ahead.
And it came to pass the third day after that I was delivered, that this woman was delivered also.
She had a baby also. It's two harlots that had a baby. Go ahead.
It said, and we were together.
We were together. Go ahead.
There was no stranger with us in the house.
There was no stranger with us in the house, so there was no witnesses, anybody around to say what, to judge a matter. Go ahead.
Save we two in the house.
Save them two in the house. Go ahead.
And this woman's child died in the night.
So one woman's harlot child died in the night. Go ahead.
Because she overlaid it.
She overlaid it. Go ahead.
And she arose at midnight and took my son from beside me.
Oh shit, my child is dead, so I'm gonna take her son. Go ahead.
While thine handmaid slept.
While that handmaid slept. So she got my son. That's my son. Hers is dead. Go ahead.
And laid it in her bosom. And laid her dead child in my bosom.
Laid her dead child in my bosom. Go ahead.
And when I arose in the morning to give my child suck, behold, it was dead.
It was dead. Go ahead.
But when I had considered it in the morning, behold, it was not my son which I did bear.
Yeah, it was not my son that I did bear. Go ahead.
And the other woman said, nay, but the living is my son,
The living is my son.
and the dead is thy son.
Yeah, so now it's like they both saying the living is theirs. Go ahead.
And he said, thus they spake before the king.
Go ahead.
Then said the king, the one said, this is my son that liveth, and thy son is the dead.
Yeah. So both of them saying the same thing. Go ahead.
And the other said, nay, but thy son is the dead. Wait, but thy son is the dead, and my son is the living.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And the king said, bring me a sword.
Bring me a sword. Go ahead.
And they brought a sword before the king.
Go ahead.
And the king said, David, David. And the king said, divide the living child in two.
So cut the child in two. The living child, cut it in two.
And give half to the one.
And give half to the one.
And half to the other.
Half to the other. Go ahead. Hey.
Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king.
Yep.
Then spake the woman whose the living child was unto the king.
Yep.
For her bowels yearned upon her son.
So this harlot's bow yearned upon her son that was of the living, because she didn't want him to be cut in half. Go ahead.
And she said, oh my lord, give her the living child.
Give her the child. Like, I don't want my child cut in pieces. Go ahead.
And no wise slave.
And no wise saying. Go ahead.
But the other said, let it be neither mine nor thine.
Yeah, the woman that wasn't a child, she said, let it be neither mine nor thine. Go ahead.
But divided.
Go ahead.
Then
the characters. Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, then the king answered and said, give her the living child.
Give her the living child. Go ahead.
And in no wise slay it.
No, don't slay it. Go ahead.
She is the mother thereof.
She is the mother thereof. Why?
Because she
spilled her bowels. She was heavily, you know what I'm saying, mourned over that situation about her child.
And all Israel heard
this matter.
Of the judgment which the king had judged.
Of the judgment which the king has judged. Go ahead.
And they feared the king.
So they feared the king. So this judge is set up that's going to do that same matter like as Solomon, because Solomon was Yahushai. So that's what we're doing. We're exercising our senses to be judges and with discernment. So you got two kind of harlots. You got a harlot that is moved by her sincerity of her ways to be repentant and be mourning over a situation, even concerning the prophets like Rahab. She was her whole house delivered because she moved with fear to hide the Israelite spies. So in a sense too, you can relate that to this harlot in America, because what it do, look that up, saying, did the Israelites burn the harlots? The Israelites burn harlots. Because this harlot, it's scriptural what this going to happen to this harlot. She gonna burn.
You want me to go to the actual scripture?
No, just as Google.
All right, it says,
did the Israelites burn the harlot?
It says there's an instance where a priest's daughter who became a harlot.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I want to just get straight to the yeah, but it was, I looked it up and said yes.
Did the Israelites burn the harlot?
That's it. But that's the same thing.
Did the Israelites burn the harlot?
It said what?
It says according to Bible text, it's saying the same thing.
Yeah. Did y'all do Google?
Yep.
All right, read it. When I looked it up, it said yes. It said the same thing, but it's talking about yes.
Well, it's just saying it does. It's not in general.
Yeah.
But it says, but there is one instance where a priest's daughter who became a harlot was sentenced to be burned to death according to the law.
So the priest's daughter was sentenced to death and be burned. You know, that's what you're supposed to do. If you're a priest's daughter, you burn the harlot. But other laws concerning harlotry that wasn't a priest, they would get beheaded or what I'm saying, judged. Another kind of matter, stoned. So you got two harlots that's you got Israel playing the harlot and has played the harlot, but Israel's going to be forgiven and all brought back in the kingdom. But it's with the elect this time on this side. But we as a whole did play a harlot. This America is a harlot. So what the Most High do with us, He judged us, and He said, "I'm gonna judge you as a harlot, and I'll judge you listening and shit. I will judge you as a woman at a wedlock and not a harlot." Because Israel is playing a harlot, but they're not really harlots in all actuality, and in their original make. They're not harlots really. So Most High, He can forgive that, but we got to return back to His laws. America can't be forgiven, and they practice harlotry consistently. So we'll get into that a little bit. Look up the word harlot and. That squirrel was like, he did a pause, like,
Stood up.
in the same spot he did last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you want the Old Testament or New Testament?
New. It could be either or. So, a lot of women say, y'all going out for talking about you can, sleep with a woman or harlot or something. But it's a bigger definition. And it said be not driven into a harlot and make your not your members with the harlot. Meaning not dwell with her and make her
Make her your wife.
Yeah, you handle your business and get out of there. And with this harlot of America, they sleeping with this harlot. They doing business at another level with this harlot. They dwell in here. They love to dwell with this harlot. You're supposed to separate yourself, man. Go ahead.
God, this is the Greek for harlot. This is a woman who sells her body.
A woman who sells her body.
Sexual uses.
Prostitute.
Harlot. One who yields herself to defilement for the sake of gain.
So that's what America's about. She willed herself for the profit of gain. Everything's based on like, give me the money. Now the thing about this harlot, America, she's a crafty, sneaky harlot that sets men up to die. You got some sincere harlots like, look, I'm sincere. This is what I'm doing. This is how I make my money. Okay, I give you, I give you great sex, whatever. You give me the money. Boom. This. And she goes to a, that's her business. But you got some harlots that'll set you up and have you put to death, and all that kind of stuff. That's the American. And the 2/3 of our people, playing the harlot. Go ahead.
Any woman indulging in unlawful sexual intercourse,
Unlawful sexual intercourse. Go ahead.
whether for gain or trust, and then metaphorically an idolatress of Babylon,
adulteress of Babylon. Go ahead.
i.e. Rome.
Yep. Go ahead.
The chief seat of idolatry.
The chief seat of idolatry, man.
The idolatry.
Yeah. So, all that idol worship and that spiritual abomination, spiritual wickedness is basically, and we're going to get into that in the Revelation. It says she's the mother of harlot. So this is how this harlot deals. This is how America deals. Now, the Most High did punish us for playing the harlot. He said we played a harlot under every green tree, Israel is playing a harlot. So the Most High said, no, y'all ain't harlots. Y'all got it's like a woman that got a husband, but still be like, she going out on the street and trying to, make money on the side. behind her husband back. You be like, hey man, you married to me? What the hell are you doing? Like, so, you have fashions of that, like a man dealing with a woman in the street, slapping her around, and nobody gets involved because that's her man, that's her husband. You know, and a harlot, they don't, they ain't gonna, they get into a harlot's business. They want to know what she's about, what she's gonna do. Can they get service from this harlot? So it's different matters that we judge and make discernment according to what's going on in every instance of what the scriptures say in the law and what it applies to. You know. So what is going to happen with this war? America's going. Most High is going to judge this war. He's going to burn this war. It's harlot. But for unjust dealings, injuries, that's what this harlot is about, man. She gonna get stoned with those missiles.
Yeah, I got
Go right. What you got right quick?
Talking about 17. Let's talk about the Harlot.
Yeah, the mother parties. Yeah, go.
This start at 1. The doom of Babylon, Revelation 17, verse 1. And there came out of one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment.
The judgment, that's excuse for the judge of war, man. Most High is still of his commandments, man. If that was the case, this war would have been forgiven, and Most High would have fixed it up, and made it great again. Go ahead.
Of the great war upon many waters.
Great war that sitteth on many waters. It's America, man. It sits on the beast. It sits on the people and use the people for gain, and all other sources all beneficial type of sources. Her productivity, her imports and all that exports, her allowing these nations to come into her and dwell here and set tent here to make money off of her.
And then at the same time, destabilize their countries. Just like you said, some harlots will rob you. That's how America does it. They rob all the nations of the earth. Starting with Jacob, man.
And then when you find out what that harlot's about, you're like, oh, this harlot is right. I ain't dealing with this harlot.
Why you stand with her? She robbed you, man. It's windy today.
And that's the thing about it's a difference between being deceived and being duped and trusting the harlot for a business, because they supposed to keep their end of the bargain, whatever. And the difference. So Jake, he came over here in slavery. He wasn't tricked to be doing all this. He know what kind of harlot this. I mean, he don't know. He's finding out that it's the harlot that's in the Bible, but he know the trick we do and the unjust business of this of America, man. He's not dumb to that. We came here on slave ships, man. The Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans was Gadites. The so-called the Edomites and broke all kind of treaties with them, so they know how these people are, and they still trust them, and their government still trusts in voting and all that. So they ain't been duped. Go ahead.
Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
I mean, they have been duped, but they know about this. It's like Penny Charmer when he's bit by the serpent. Like if you dwell with the harlot and you get in her tricky business, of course she gonna be able to rob you. And sometimes that happens when you trying to be sincere, like, hey, look, this is business, exchange for this, exchange for that, I'm out. But that's why you gotta discern spirits, man. You gotta watch the areas that you deal with, certain people, certain women. Go ahead.
So, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
They committed fornication. That's a part of the harlotry. Fornication, we looked that up. Idolatry. fornication, witchcraft, sorcery. And this woman is all into that. This harlot is deep into all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
This harlot is running wild, man.
That's it.
Come on. I got this.
Yeah, that's stuff. These other nations, they making deals with Babylon.
Yeah. And they finding out that the deals are shady. Go ahead.
This should be good. Verse it says, "And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication."
Wine of her fornication. We went through that, like, you know, her philosophies, like school system, her church system, you know, her democracy, her negotiation. Hey, Trump talking about make America great again. It's talking about making this harlot great again. It ain't talking about no. You know the fashions of America, man. You go to her dealings and her record. You know what she's about. This harlot. It's all about gang money, right? They took the native man. They took the natives' land of gold and silver and all the resources of the earth. They pulled and gathered to themselves. You know, they making everybody slaved out with this labor, these labor jobs and all that. They work more and they give less. So that's why we talk about the MOTV, because this is an economic system, man, that you're living in. It's an exchange for goods and shit. If you don't have no goods, what is your worth in America? Go ahead.
Verse 3, so he carried me away into the spirit, carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness.
So you know this is a spiritual thing. You have to spiritually discern these things. The Holy Spirit got to be dealing with you to know this. Go ahead.
And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy.
So the reason why we're going to get into that, why this is an old harlot, because of her old dealings and her everybody's fed up with this. This harlot has grown into a wickedness, and that wickedness is old. This is an old practice of Rome, man. She used to be a young harlot. Remember, America got started, a young harlot. The stock market was good, and she was a young harlot and shit. Nobody wants to fuck with an old harlot. I want a young virgin type harlot. You know what I'm saying? I don't want an old, wrinkled ass woman with heavy ass makeup. That's how you know how them so-called white women get in the industry when they get old. They start getting major plastic surgery, lips injected, and they started, trying to preserve themselves at an old age. And people are like, nah, man. You're looking at this heart like, ugh, that's nasty. The box is old and shit. Go ahead.
And I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy.
Names of blasphemy. Go ahead.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns.
7 heads. We know those 7 heads. We go through it all the time. Roman Empire, Greek, Spain, Germany Minor. British, the Britons, and then the 10 horns. Which goes to the economic side of Belgium, Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, and all that. So all those little countries, man. Now it's like almost 30 of them, if not 30, But it's all Edomites. This is an Edomite union, the NATO and the EU, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the European Union. So this is that's a beast system, and this is the harlot that's connected with that beast that rides up on it. This is the cash cow. This is the dealings that NATO works through. That's why they got Trump as a president, as a fucking president. It's an elite banking system that controls, like chess pieces over here, the presidents and the Congress, the cabinet, and all that. So this is a union that they got. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors.
So she was that purple, like riches and royalty, like you hear about people like Queen Elizabeth I and all that, and you hear about Princess Diana, and they highly uphold those women. Even over here in America, they own the Brace of magazines. They porn them. They go over there to and all that. But if you find out about Queen Elizabeth I, she was a filthy ass woman, man. You know, Princess Diana, she was a whore. She was giving head to President Reagan's wife. She was known as the head giver. That's what people are finding out about America, man. Like it's been giving head to everybody, all these nations, you know. And then the nations complain, the countries complain, like, "Hey, we gonna go to war with you." And then the people be like, "Let's go to war for America." Yes, them heirs, but America ain't telling them what she just did. She didn't. She got, she they gave she gave them all the, the countries gave her the money, but she didn't give the services and shit. Go ahead.
And decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand.
A golden cup in her hand. Go ahead.
Full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication.
Filthiness of her fornication, man. This is a filthy whore. Like, this whore cannot be clean and shit. Like, what is that word they use? Diabolical. She's into her perverse, nature of whoredom. That's who she is. She's a harlot. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and upon her forehead was a name written.
Name written. Go ahead. Mystery. So everybody ain't gonna know this. This mystery is not given to everybody. Go to Amos. It said he give his secrets to his servants, the prophets. He said, "To you I give the mysteries." Talking about his saints.
Let me go to that real quick.
Yeah.
All right. This is Amos chapter 3, verse.
So the one I told you was given the mystery. I think that's in New Testament.
This is Matthew chapter 13. We're gonna start at 12 or 10, and it reads, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Go ahead.
Verse 11. And he answered and said unto them, answered and said unto them, because it is given to you.
It's given to you. Go ahead.
To know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
To know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
But to them it is not given.
To them it's not given. So the mystery, that's why people didn't know this before. It was given to certain men to know this. Now people are waking up to the fact because of the prophets saying that, yeah, this is the harlot. Go ahead. Go back to Revelation.
You even got, like Quan said, now you got certain churches that's making videos about it like they're the ones who came up with it. They know who they got it from.
Yeah.
They know who they got that from.
They weren't even concerned about nothing about prophecy.
None of that, man. They were not concerned about what was going to happen.
They want to break down everything like they know everything now.
Yeah. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Drunken in the blood of saints. Saints are going to become martyrs. Not all, but some. Go ahead.
And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
Blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which have 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yeah, why does marvel? I'm going to tell you about what's going on, what this is. Go ahead.
Verse 8, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit
Yep.
and go into perdition.
And go into destruction, man. So this is a long history of this harlot being formed, this America being formed, even starting back with the Roman Empire, even going back to them coming out of so-called, going back into the rebirth, them rising back into the power after the Byzantine Empire. Out of Europe is the bottomless pit because Europe has no resources. But this is the extension of the so-called rebirth of Rome, and it started. And we talk about it all the time. When what is it? The Treaty of Rome, 1957, right?
And that's it. And that's what they began to form. When they came out of the Caucasus Mountains, Mount Seir, they came out of those caves, man. While they was in there with them with no resources, they were making weapons, man. Just like when you see Iron Man, what he start off with when he was in the cave, what he was doing, he was making that weapon, man. That's what he saw them do, man. They be off in the caves making weapons and shit, man. They do that still to this day. They got underground cities all over America, Babylon the Great, and they making weapons down there, man.
Yep. That's why they became a great military power back then. And even today, now they got missiles. Go ahead.
Yep. They go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world.
Foundation of the world. Go ahead.
When they behold the beast that was, and is not, and yet is.
So this it became America, which is a new version of Rome. Now this is the core of dealing with understanding. Like this place got to go. This is the target. I mean, this is the key subject matter. Concerning destruction that these nations got to learn from. The judgment that's coming to this place. Because even during the time of they destroyed our images like iconoclasm. They destroyed a lot, all that. Took down the Byzantine Empire, destroyed us. And brought us into slavery in here to serve in chains. With rigor and mortar and rape and robbery and all kind of stuff, man.
And that's part of everybody who's been here in America, Babylon the Great. It says when they behold the beast that was, when it says that it's not, it's because it's set for destruction, man. But only a small portion of us understand that this is talking about America, like Saquon was saying earlier. Yep. That's why I said that even though it looked like it don't look like it to these people, man.
Yeah.
They can't believe that.
Yep. So I wanted to where it says that she's the mother of harlots.
I was up there.
We already did. Okay, yeah.
Revelation 17:5, and upon her forehead a name was a name written. Mystery, Babylon the Great.
Babylon the Great. So it ain't talking about Iraq, it ain't talking about Vatican, it ain't talking about any place, but it's talking about America, man.
I think we actually might have went over that when we went to the mystery. Mystery, Babylon the Great.
Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
The mother of harlots.
She's the mother of harlots, man. So this is where people come practice harlotry. This is where people come. That's why these nations come set tent here to make money through this harlot. She's the mother of harlots. You learn to be a harlot in America. Look at our women. They become harlots. All these women rappers now, they're all strippers and harlots, man. They're all whores. Back then, if you go back to the 90s, you even had some called conscious rap where even these women were conscious a little bit. They had some this is the mother of harlots. You know, this is where you know, people want that. You know, you hear about the harlots around the block, and then you hear about the freakiest harlot, the ones that's worth the money, and you go to her. That's what these nations have done to us. America, see, man, you go to America, you can do this, you get freedom. Nobody judges you and shit. You can be what you want to be.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said when she gets destroyed, the merchants are gonna be crying, man. They're gonna be mourning for the thing man, because they make so much money.
Paraphrasing, like you said, made money off her riches. Got rich through her delicacies.
And then I was asking ChatGPT the other day. I asked it, what would if the government shutdown happened for a year? It said it would be catastrophic to the whole Earth's economy. Everybody is going to be affected. You know.
Yep.
So they've been living off this whore, man.
Yeah. And what do women do? What do women resort to when the economy is bad? They start selling their bodies. You know, because that's a number one fall go-to for women when they don't have no money.
And they have so many riches. I was like, I put in there, how long would it take for this place to basically be reshaped to small militias and small groups? It said it's gonna take about 100 years, man. So you know the only place this place is gonna go fast is through that burning, man.
Yep.
Or it ain't gonna fall, man. There's got to be an angelic force coming on this place. That's how much Esau has lived deliciously, man.
Yeah.
They got money here, man.
It talks about the ways of a harlot, and it talks about an adulterous woman, how she wiping them out like she done no wickedness. Mm-hmm. And it talks about a harlot that when her man's away, she's standing at every window trying to flag dudes in to come sleep with her. Yeah. She saddens her house with, she decked her house with satin and all that. So that's how America is with Scarlet, she decked herself to make herself look good. And she's doing it with this technology, with this AI, with the money, lying to people. You know, the economy's doing bad. Man, America like it's still put out a stimulus package or something. You know, the president say, hey, we're going to start taking care of crime and all that, and all the troublemakers off the street, and these people, even the prophets and shit, they call us basically troublemakers. So, they promise comfort in this place where people are uncomfortable. Go ahead.
Yep. And it says the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
So you got, like we said, an example, you got harlots that can be forgiven. And when it say, Yahweh Shai said, many harlots shall make it in the kingdom before you. But this is a different kind of harlot, man. This is America, man. A system of cruel lord, a system of unjust dealings continually. What did it say? They perpetually hated Jacob. Esau perpetually hated Jacob. He pursued his brother Jacob. Cain slew his brother Abel. So they got a history of murder, a history of wrongdoing and unjust dealings, a history of great. What you can't get up. Yeah, you can go there. Go there, and then we're gonna kind of flip it a little bit. But go ahead.
Okay. This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. And it reads, woe to the bloody city.
Woe to the bloody city. Oh, and it talks about that woman that Edom. It says it talks about old daughter virgin of Babylon. Man.
Yep.
Go there. Not right now. Woe to the bloody city. Because they have shed much blood and the Israelite blood. They shed the saints' blood in this place, man.
That's why I said drunken with the blood of the saints.
Yep. Yep. So this is a bloody woman, man. Yep. Her hands are full of blood, man. And she deal with it, and she's rich at the same time. That's how the Hollywood game is. Like, they got murders in there, no murders in there. no sacrifices in there. In Hollywood, they've been taken down. Most High had to burn Hollywood himself.
Yup.
Remember that time when the hills were burning?
Yup. And then they done replenished it, you know, to an extent. But now it's to the point to where it's so expensive.
Yep. I remember that.
Now it ain't even nobody going and doing their movies there no more, man.
Yep.
They going to the east.
Yep. Mel Gibson, he talked about it. He said, no, it ain't. He said he took his own money and made his own movie. He had to go, I think, to UK or something. He said, so it's more affordable because here it's not.
He said it's more affordable to take his whole staff house over there for 3 days to make the scenes that he wanted to do for the new Passion of the Christ, the new movie and the second movie, and then to do for 1 day in Hollywood, man. He said a whole week actually. You know?
So this Forrest she ain't playing that I'm gonna do according to the harlotry what we know. She's breaking rules, she's greedy, she's setting people up, and people are looking at that shit now. Oh hell no, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta get this harlot, man. You know, go ahead.
It is full of lies and robbery.
Full of lies and robbery. You know, like we said, they broke treaties. They ain't true to their negotiations. They ain't true to, you know, to they say America's beautiful land of freedom, and your freedom is really taken away. You got no freedom there. You know. Go ahead.
The prey departeth not.
The prey departeth not. We the prey. Go ahead.
Verse 2: the noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and the prancing and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. You know, that military power.
Go ahead.
Verse 3: the horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain.
That's how they do. Everywhere they go. You know, like that Planet Ace, Harvard Church, everywhere they go.
And a great number of people, and there is none of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
They stumble upon their corpses, man. They got even a school, college called Skull and Bones, man. Where they drink out of blood out of skulls and all that. They murder people and save their skulls and build with them and drink through them and all that. You know, this America is so, you can't, if you really truly saw her insides and her thinking, you would truly be disgusted, man. All the murders, you know, it's too many to count. Like, you know.
Verse 4: because of the multitude of the
whoredoms. This is Most High don't even like this harlot, man. He don't even like America. They said, you know, God we trust on the dollar bill. That's a damn lie, man. I mean, they trust in their own power. They said, woe to him that make his arm, his flesh his arm, or to save him out of trouble. Nah, man. America's not gonna be saved with their military, man. You know. And Most High is orchestrating everything, man. He already got it written in the book that America's going to be destroyed. Harlot of Babylon, go ahead.
The well-favored harlot.
She's well-favored. She's well-favored. Everybody like, ooh, I want to go to America, you know? Now people come to America like, yeah, I don't want to stay here. I'll make money here, but I don't want to stay here. I want to live here. Yeah. They get their money and they go back. You know?
That selleth nations.
You got Edomite bums. Look at Hollywood. You go to that place and it's vomit and shit all over the place. You go to some of these what seem to be nice places. You got bums on the street. You got homeless people everywhere. Like that's America. That's America, man. Like this is a whole house of America. It's called the White House. This is like the house of America. You know? It's supposed to make your property and everything's GMO. The food ain't real. You know, the crops they are not growing right. The soil is not right. You know, the earth is rebelling. It's like, you know, how can you have a good place here and be comfortable here when that stuff is going on, man? And everybody at the brink of war. All these nations, like it said in the scriptures, all the nations shall hate Jehovah. We're gonna get that scripture too. Go ahead.
That selleth nations
And selleth nations through her what?
her
Through
orders.
her whoredoms, man. And that's why every time America got a deal on the table, like, look, I know we just like Hiroshima, Nagasaki, they promised, well, we know we bombed you, did the napalm agent on, we're gonna give you reparations. We're gonna set you up with, a better a way to live in America, better housing and all that. Where they take the 1,600 Afghanistan and brought them over here to Oklahoma, So they kind of save people out of their condition and then still be fucking them over. But she sell it through her whoredom, man. Like that's how she the harlot when she walking up and down the street, she lure men in, and then she take them to the room, do them service, and then end up killing them and all that. That's sort of like her motto, man. Go ahead.
And families through her witchcraft.
And families. She'll destroy all of these families through her witchcraft, man. And that's why everybody celebrates Christmas and everybody celebrates Thanksgiving and all that. And all that stuff is based on really murder. Like even the whole Thanksgiving idea concept is based on murder.
That's why it says if you got friendship with the world, it's enmity with the Most High. So you can't be celebrating Christmas and birthdays and all that. That's the ways of the world, man.
Yeah. And it's blood on all that.
It's blood on all
the
that.
Money man. Got blood on it.
Our blood on it.
Yep.
Our people, man.
And this is blood money. That's why people will kill for it, man. They'll kill for a $2 bill.
And it be like, most families don't even come together unless those holidays are going down. Like that shows you how much this place has influenced our people, man. Yep. Through that witchcraft, making it seem like it's all love and everybody join together. Like no, them holidays they got even like Father's Day, man. They used to take things from children and sell them, man. Yep. So the father couldn't be with them. And if they ever tried to show love to their children, they would get beat for it, man. This place isn't good for Jake, man, at all.
And even the stage set up with the military and war, they be like, they're the ones that fuck the nations over to go to war, and then they be like, we're bringing our troops home. They shouldn't have got them involved in the war in the first place because it was for an evil gain. America get herself tripped up in wars because of her unjust dealings, man. Not according to truth. So would you want to live by truth, lies and robbery, or truth, man? We live by truth, and that's why they hate us, man. That's why they want us off the street. That's why they want us off YouTube. They ain't gonna tell that. They gonna make us look like criminals, but that's why they want us off, man. That's how trickery this harlot is. And hey, everybody, like I said, even with our people, the influence everybody in the industry, these harlots in the industry, like Cardi B, Sweetie, Sexy Red, they all uplifted, man. They all celebrated. Why isn't America attacking those issues? Part of harlotry and hoardism and sorcery, because that's what America's made of. She's the mother of harlots. Go ahead.
Verse 5, behold, I am against thee.
I am against thee. Most High is against this place, man. He's against the practices of this harlot, this Babylonian empire, man. This modern day spiritual side of Egypt. Over there on the other side, in certain places in Africa, they if you're a sodomite, they'll burn your ass. They'll cut you up. They'll put a brick to your head. America doesn't do that. Any other stuff they promote it. About the British, some of those British acts against witchcraft. Now, if we started getting certain powers, you know what they're gonna bring back? Witchcraft against the law. Magic against the law.
They got soothsayers and fortune tellers and all that because they ain't really got no power, man.
And they probably had an act like that during the time of Yahweh Shai because he was healing and all that. He probably like, oh, this man is practicing witchcraft. They said that he cast them out by the Prince of Beelzebub.
They do that tarot card
Yep.
readers. That's basically the churches is damn near a watered down version of that.
Yeah.
They talk about, oh, the Lord is gonna bless you with so much money, and if you give me $100 for the church, and it's the same shit.
In the scriptures, they call harlot. They assemble themselves in harlot houses, man.
Yeah, man.
So that is a harlotry, man.
Yeah, man.
And you know, the main thing about these churches, they want money. So those are the exchange of your goods. Well, you come to church, we have your services. Well, we want your money.
Yep, but don't give them no prophecy, no real understanding of these dark sayings, man. You know?
Yeah. No trumpet blown.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts.
The Lord of armies. Most High going to bring an army against this place, man. You know? Because they mock the prophets. They down the prophets. They uplift these women, put them above men. And then they, you know, Trump is talking against the prophets. You know? They got the police forces all out there. And they ain't doing nothing against wickedness, man. You know? But they concerned about our word and what we got to say. What we saying, what the Most High said. He's the Lord of hosts. How you think you got it, man? These people, you know what I'm saying, said, how can ashes be proud, man? Why is you going to reply to your maker like, why hast thou made me thus, man? You need to shut your mouth, man. Because Most High put your ass up there. That's what he's going to do. Put that slut up. That damn make us kings and priests. Priests burning harlots, man.
And I will I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
Yeah. Discover thy skirts upon thy face, man. Your hope, yeah, you know, being uncovered, man. Revealed. It said, what is that? The son of perdition be revealed, man. It said the mystery of Babylon, mystery of iniquity do worketh, man. When they were high in the Roman Empire, they was doing all kind of shit. And they had practicing those same things in this Roman Empire. You know? They crucified Yahweh Shai in during Roman times, man. So you know they got blood on their hands, and even the practice of the same Roman Empire right there, they got blood on their hands. They ain't doing nothing different. They still wicked. They still the same people that they were back then. This is reincarnation and reincarnated country, state, or empire, man.
And I will show the nations thy nakedness.
The nations thy nakedness. This Harlot been playing us, man. She been doing unjust dealing. She been, you know, she been pulling our collar, man. Like we want our just due. How are we gonna deal with it? How can you deal with it? How can you deal with an unjust person over and over again? Like, nah, man. You untrustworthy. You're gonna have to get rid of you. Go ahead.
And the kingdoms thy shame.
Kingdoms thy shame. Because you know, America, you know what they do. They, even though they the harlot, they, you know, they do all this shit as harlots, promote harlotry. What they do? They promote marriage too. They promote Christianity. They promote, you know, you got harlots. They got harlots and dykes and lesbians marrying and shit. You got two men marrying and shit. So they do try to portray. They mix that shit in, you know, with the we still get married and say that days ago they're marrying and getting into marriage. They still kind of push. And when you think of marriage, you think of like, oh man, that's a holy thing, you know. Come together in the name of the Most High, let them not. So everybody still got an ideal of marriage and what it means. But it said, don't marry with harlots, man. Don't marry with this woman and shit. We married to the Most High. And that's why it brings conflict. Because we like, nah, Most High told us not to do that. We married to him. We you know, because we're going to read in the scriptures, it said Israel played a harlot, bitch. She's a woman out of wedlock, man, because she's married to the Most High. Go to the next time. And then, you know, eventually we'll soon get the nations are mad, the heart war, and that war is going to burn. But so Israel played a harlot too. It reminds me of two harlots. One was soft and repentant of what happened of her child, of the living child. That's right. Like we concerned about our living. The living is the elect, man. We concerned about them. We say, oh, hey, you know, don't hurt the elect. Hey, you know, whatever, preserve them. You know? But it's the harlots of America. They don't care about the elect. They don't care about the living or that living child. Yeah. I think it's Jeremiah 3:15.
Yeah, I'm at 8 right here.
Right.
But I just gotta find it right. You know how they do
Yeah.
different versions up there. This is Jeremiah chapter 3. We'll start at 6.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 6.
So all through we've had prophets prophesying, you know, to you know, warn Israel to come back to serve the Most High. You know, go ahead.
Verse 6, the Lord said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done?
Backslide. That's one of them old school words. Like backslide, man. Have you seen what backsliding Israel has done? Don't worry. Yeah. Let's not worry about these other nations. What about Israel? Look at what they do.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We're supposed to be righteous, man. They supposed to be wicked.
Yeah. So let's not focus on them. You know, now we are because we come back to the Most High. He got us prophesying. So now it's against this whore, this harlot, America.
Yep.
But when we playing the harlot, Most High said, hey, you gotta get your shit straight before you even judge this harlot, man.
Yep.
Put away your harlotry, and then you could, you know, point her out and judge her for her harlotry.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
She has gone up upon every high mountain.
Up every high mountain, man. Go ahead.
And
so you got our women. They can even start low, but they'll get to these priests of these governments and all that, and sleep with and stars and celebrities.
You even got some jakes like Jay-Z and them, they'll get up there too. They sell their women to them, man.
Yep.
You know?
They sell their children, their daughters. It said in Israel, make your daughter not a whore. There should be no whore of the daughter of Israel, man.
Yep.
Can't raise your daughter to be a whore, man.
That's what basically Michael Jackson's father did to his son.
Mm-hmm.
He sold him to Babylon, man.
Yep.
That's why he ended up feeling like you said last night. He thought he was a damn Edomite woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He didn't know what to think about himself, man.
Mm-hmm. He was shame. That confusion.
That confusion, that shame was showing, man.
You know? You ain't supposed to leave your children confused, man.
Yeah, man.
Like Jada and Will and shit. You could be a girl and you could be a boy.
Like, be letting them do that kind of stuff, man.
Man, y'all deserve missiles, man. Y'all deserve the judgment coming, man. Just like this whore is gonna get.
That's what I'm saying. And they be the main ones who acting like they ain't got no fear of that. They be the main ones terrified as hell, man.
Yeah.
Jake better stop playing, man, and repent, man.
Yeah. Can't even look.
It ain't no game.
Can't even look in the mirror at yourself. Plague of your own mouth.
Yeah, man. You gotta get rid of. You gotta pray to the Lord that He put you in the right mindset, man.
Yep.
She has gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree.
Under every green tree, man. These nations are trees. You got our women to go over there in Dubai and shit, you know? Get shitted on, man. Go over there in China and marry a Chinese man before they deal with the order of the Most High to deal with the men in the order with the Most High, man. And they'll play a harlot with them, man, and bring their seed to the earth. You know? Go ahead.
And there have played the harlot.
and play the harlot. You're not a harlot, but you play a harlot, man. And you play a harlot with these nations, with these religions and all that. You know, I want to be a Buddhist. I want to be a Scientologist. I want to be a Mormon and all that. You're sleeping in the bed with these lovers, man. And then you know what they're going to do during the time of Jacob took when they get raw to you, they're going to leave your ass out there, man. So a lot of them Edomites are blowing that black woman's head off, man. Or beheading her, cutting her up, or chopping her up. Because they be like, damn, this, you know, she started trying to, you know, get authority under her belt, like, talk shit. Shit, Edomites said, man, like, this is a black nigger, bitch. Fuck this, bitch. And get rid of your ass, throw you in the trash can, and take you down to the oil well, oil land, or whatever, you know, one of them remote places.
Nah, he be saying that shit, man. Nah, he be talking.
Yeah.
Verse 7. And I said, after she had done all these things,
Go ahead.
turn thou unto me.
Turn down. Still turning to, that's the mercy, man. Still turning. Most High still gonna have you in the kingdom and things. But he's dealing with the elect now. But he's asking, hey, clean up your harlot ways, man. You know, you're supposed to, hey, harlot be put to death, stone, beheaded, whatever. Go ahead.
But she returned not.
Did she return? She didn't even return, man.
Stand over here.
She didn't even return, man. We returning. We returning back to the Most High, man. 2/3 are not. You know? We hear the call of our Lord, our power, man. Go ahead.
And her treacherous sister.
And her treacherous sister, man. Like, you know, that's that ball in her treacherous sister, man. Like, you know, like Most High is disgusted with Israel when we out there like that, man. You know, we disgusted our women, man. You know, now Jake is starting to really, like, even the man Jake is starting to realize that, hey, I don't even like our women with a heavy makeup. I want a natural woman now. Like, you know what? Hell no. You know, they getting all the BBLs and all that. You're like, oh, that shit look nasty, man. What happened to the original woman, the natural woman? Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
Her treacherous sister Judah saw it.
Her treacherous sister. And what does Judah do? What did her treacherous sister do? Go ahead.
And I saw, when for all the causes where the backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away. Go ahead. And given her a bill of divorce.
I don't want to deal with you no more. I don't want to talk to you. That's why Yahweh Shai came. Because Most High was cool with us. Because Yahweh Shai became the media, like, and now we can subdue the Most High. What the Most High do, Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Yeah, her treacherous sister Judah feared not.
Her treacherous sister Judah feared not, and what she do? Go ahead.
But went and played the harlot also.
She went to play the harlot, so all Israel is like, damn, we just fucked.
Paul was justified for that, you know. But since he loves Israel, man, you got to come back. Everybody else don't get to come back to the mercy of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and you still got the majority of our people still playing the harlot to this day, man.
Yep.
You know,
still playing around, man. Other religions calling Most High what they want to. Just playing the whore, man. Showing their ass. You know, a lot of these celebrities know that they Israelites, man. They know the name of the Most High and His Son. They know, and they just showing their ass. Still getting tattoos, still celebrating Christmas and all that. The Most High gonna destroy their ass. Yep. They don't really care about the Most High and His Son or the commandments. Go ahead.
And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom.
Through the lightness of her whoredom, go ahead.
That she defiled the land.
She defiled the land, man. It's like now, like when a woman play hard, she defiled everybody that she sleep with. She defiled everything she's around, man. You know? You don't even want a harlot touching you, you know, inside your house or touching, you know what I'm saying? When your woman did something crazy, you don't even want to, hey, don't touch nothing, man. You know? Don't be looking around. Don't sit your ass down. Don't even talk to nobody, man. Don't even talk to me. You know? Go ahead.
And committed adultery with stones and with stocks.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 10, and yet for all this her treacherous sister Judah have not turned unto me with her whole heart.
With her whole heart, man. Her whole mind. Now they playing like, yeah, sometimes, I'll come back and, not with your whole heart.
Yeah, they giving a profane sacrifice. They lukewarm, man.
Yep.
You want to say you love the Most High, but you don't want to call on His name, man. You don't want to call on His real names.
Yep.
If it said if repent means to return, that means you got to return to your language. That don't mean you speak all the Hebrew, but at least know the names, man.
Yep.
At least know some of the Hebrew. We know we're in captivity, but you got to learn that stuff, That's all the apostle's saying, man. The Lord ain't making it too hard for Jake to return. That's why they gonna get blown the fuck up, man. It's not making it that hard, man. So, but feignedly,
go ahead.
saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. But feignedly, go ahead. Half-assing, man.
Verse 11, and the Lord said unto me, the backsliding Israel have justified herself more than treacherous Judah.
She had justified herself more than the treacherous Judah. Go ahead.
Verse 12, go and proclaim these words toward the north and say, return, thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord.
Saith the Lord. Go ahead.
And I will not cause my anger to fall upon you.
It's simple as that. I won't be angry with you.
I ain't gonna be mad at you no more. You got some brothers that's like, not everybody got that luxury like that, man. Where you can return back from being a harlot, man.
Yeah. No side righteous.
And he said I wasn't gonna be even angry with you no more. You got people like here when they like the part we were talking last night when a girl come back, he gonna be mad like don't touch nothing in the house. Don't you stay over there, sit your ass in the corner like he still gonna be mad and shit.
Yeah. But like I said, that one harlot under that the two harlots that presented themselves before King Solomon, one cried out for a son, a living son. She cried out.
Yeah.
So you do got sincere harlots, man.
Yeah.
Out there that's like, they really want to get right, or they feel like they got to do that, or
And it's the main ones that admit that they harlots, man. You got a lot of these women out here, they be acting like they just damn treacherous, and like they be some straight harlots, man. And they don't want to admit that.
Yeah.
They'll be the main ones that's gonna die, man.
Yeah.
Like you said,
It's first acknowledging your sins, man.
stay proud,
Yup.
Like you said, pride is hateful unto the Most High and men.
Yup.
Like pride person.
Yup.
Like you said, a lot of these Judite, especially Judite women, man, you ain't even all that. You got the nerve to be just proud.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah, and that's how they
like that movie that like she said I'm proud queen.
Yeah. And then damn crackhead.
Yeah.
Busted ass turkey on the ground and shit.
Hey man, you load them up. You load as the earth, and you got the exalted attitude.
And since they the heads, even you got a majority of the women that's under Eve that's acting like that too, like wiping their mouth and have done no wickedness, man. And Israel as a whole, the majority of our people, especially here in America, Babylon the Great, 2/3 have that mindset, like they done no wickedness here, man. They don't want to acknowledge their sins, man.
That's why the Most High said, gird your loins with sackcloth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Put dust upon thy head. Humble thyself, man.
Mm-hmm.
You should be ashamed of yourself. We was ashamed of our past. Some of us got tattoos. We was robbing, stealing, selling drugs and all that. Some of us gang banging, all that. We ashamed of our past, man. Like now we returning to the Most High. Like, man, I want to be a servant. I want to be a servant to you. Go ahead.
For I am merciful.
He's merciful. but you know, we know he got another side to him too. Like,
Yeah.
he got, you know, if you get angry, Most High get angry. He get angry. You know, he's angry with the wicked every day. People down here, they can forgive the wicked. They can soften up to the wicked. Most High angry with the wicked every day.
Every day.
Like his anger is different from man's.
And he's got levels of mercy too. He even had mercy on the wicked. He let them be damn demons as fucking long.
Yeah,
You know?
And like we said, he had mercy upon a house of Rahab for, you know, the harlot.
Yeah, man.
You would think like, oh, what, he had mercy through when was it Mary? Mary presented herself before Yahushua.
Yeah.
And they said she was caught in the very act of adultery. And Yahushua said, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if your accusers ain't accused you, that you know, yeah, sin no more.
Yeah, who have not sinned cast the first stone. Yep. And that's how Jake is here. He acting like he just sinless, man.
Yep.
Like Jake don't got nobody to account for his sins. Nobody to ask for forgiveness for what he's done here, man.
And like you said, those are the very ones that be sinning, the ones that say, you know what I'm saying? Pointing fingers at you and shit.
Yeah, like, pointing fingers like, oh y'all, what y'all doing out there teaching? Oh y'all ain't no prophets. Look at all the bad y'all did for y'all got here. Nigga, look at you right now. You still out here doing well. At least we trying to get right. Yeah, because at least we trying to follow the laws to the best of our abilities. You know what I'm saying?
Remember it said Yahushua knelt down and he wrote something in the sand. Yeah. He probably was writing a sentence, you know, I think one of the elders mentioned that. He probably wrote, Apostle said that their sins and what they did, they felt guilty with it. They like, damn, how he know that? Let me get out of here.
That's how we are. That's why we fight the good fight of faith, man. Yeah. We know we ain't gonna get everything right, but that's the point, man.
You never know who that woman might have been in the spirit.
Yeah.
She might have been, you know, so what the scripture say? He said that who shall make you charge against the Most High's elect.
Yep, and that's the point. You know, our righteousness is of Him. Mm-hmm. So when you see us doing righteous acts like this ain't even got nothing to do with us, man. This is to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We just vessels, man.
Exactly. That's why you have to discern your thoughts, man, and discern the things around you. You can have two women and two harlots, but one is influenced by the other, but one want to do right. She want to get out of that.
Yep, she want to change.
So you can't be like, cussing both out. Like, hey, one of them might be reserved.
And that's why the king, he made that situation to see which one was sincere. Yeah. You know? Yeah. That's why he made that situation. But he probably wasn't really going to cut that child in half. Yeah. He just said, this is how I'm going to know which one's which.
That's murder, right?
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going to really do that. He just wanted to see which one was really whose baby it was. And he made it happen.
That's the wisdom of a king, man.
You know?
Solomon did. You know? Even with Daniel concerning Susanna, you know, she had to be judged and seeing what the matter was, and she was saved out of that situation because her own brother tried to sleep with her. I think that's the story, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you know, judgment had to go out to discern the matters and shit. Go ahead. The balances had to be weighed, man.
So it says, for I am merciful.
Merciful, go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and I will not keep anger forever.
He won't keep anger forever.
So that takes away that burning of hell forever shit. That would be like he'd be angry forever.
And you gotta be careful because 1,000 years is one day is 1,000 years the Most High. So it could be a long, but he said he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna be angry forever.
He ain't gonna be angry forever, man.
You know, and
that's on anybody. Even Esau, he ain't gonna be angry at him forever. He just gonna get rid of his ass. He ain't gonna be angry at him no more though, because he ain't gonna exist. His ass gonna be gone. Shit. Verse 13, only acknowledge thine iniquity.
Only acknowledge your iniquity. It says Hosea 14:1, Israel, you have fallen by your iniquity. Acknowledge you failed and like, man, I got to get back up. And I got to come correct with my father. You know, sometimes, like, even as a young man, sometimes you, like, got to knock on your father's door, like, man, I have to apologize to him, man, like, shit, I ain't got no place to go. You know what I'm saying? You got like, damn, man, are you getting locked down in your mom's crib? You like, yeah, I know I was supposed to be back by now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, knock
Yeah.
on that door like that. You gonna be cussing me out when I get in.
Yeah, you trying to walk down the stairs and then walk back up and shit. You like walk down the little steps.
Yeah.
Knock on the door like, man, I gotta go over here, knock on this door, man, cold as fuck out here.
Yep. You gotta see. You gotta, and then you picture the whole story like, damn. And then sometimes your parents, you know, when you're young, sometimes they don't even cuss you out. They like, come on.
Yeah, like, you know,
I made some teeth for, I made some hot tea for you. You're like,
and that's how the Lord is with us.
but you even feel more because you're like,
damn, I know I'm gonna get my ass. You like,
something's coming. Or something.
yeah, you like tiptoeing in the kitchen, like, damn, man,
Is it all right?
am I gonna come around the corner and get my ass?
Ah, sometimes just like, yeah, he's going through it.
Yeah, he's trying to acknowledge his sins.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we'll let him slide on this one, but you better be doing right.
Mm-hmm.
You better be doing real good.
See, Jake didn't have that wisdom. That we could have talked to our parents with wisdom. Like, you know what, Pops, I was thinking, you know, I'm a young man. He probably would have listened, you know, but we didn't. Now we got wisdom. We could talk to our father.
Yeah.
You know, talk to our brethren and all that. Go ahead.
But it says that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy power,
Yep.
and hast scattered thy ways.
Scatter your ways. You go ahead.
To the strangers under every green tree.
Every green tree, strangers. Go ahead.
And ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord.
Yep. So you imagine hearing about your woman. She been in every block and shit. Oh yeah, I know what's name. She came by. You like, man. You started that. And you started feeling like, it's you. You want your woman out there like that. Okay.
Verse 14, turn, O backsliding children.
Turn, O backsliding children. And that starts with the sons, man. You know? And a lot of these dudes that, what they say, many have gone out there with many of men have fell under the women. So women are in control of the houses and all that, or in control of the relationship and all that.
They be giving all their strength to them, man. That's why you got to separate yourself, Jake. You can't just be giving them all your energy, man.
Yep.
That energy belongs to you. How about some hour shot, man? That's why a lot of women ain't really gonna want to deal with us until it's basically like it's do or die. You gonna need us? You gonna have to get with us. We're gonna die out here, man. You know? Plain and simple, man.
Yep. Get right or get left.
And like you said, with us, real, not
Yeah.
you know, we coming into a time where, you know, like you said earlier, Esau's getting discovered, America, Babylon is getting exposed.
Yep.
But these women, they getting these harlots out there, they getting exposed right along with them.
Yeah.
You know, because this is their kingdom as well. You know, and you know that and those ways, you know, they feeling that shame, you know, for their harlot
ways, yeah.
you know, and you know, it ain't what's they say, stretch for a day. Hey, they begin helping humble. Shit.
Yeah, and also, like, you know, but women being kidnapped and all that, you know, men beating their women and shit, they got no, you know, there's no place to go for them. And that's good for some of most of them. But some of them, like we said, RC said, they want to get with it. Go ahead.
Verse 14, turn, O backsliding children,
Yep.
saith the Lord, for I am married unto you.
Most High is married unto us, man. So we can't be playing the harlot and playing, you know, these taking upon these religions, different philosophies and all that. You know, and every nation's under every nation's tree or umbrella and all that. You know, learning their language, their ways, forgetting our heritage, forgetting our ways. Like in harlotry, you know, they had something called the invisible churches. They practice church outside of the American churches and all that. You don't see that no more. You know, they enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy America and shit, man. Go ahead. This is Candyland, and shopping land to our people, especially these women. Go ahead.
And I will take you one of a city.
What did she do? What did Harlot do? Would she make money from a client or whatever? She buy more makeup, more heels, more harlotry stuff, so she can make more money with that harlotry. Go ahead. But the Most High is married into us, man. Why? Because He gave us the laws and statutes and commandments. We made a covenant with the Most High, an agreement. That's what you do when you get married. It's an agreement. What they say, what they used to say, for better or worse, right? For richer or poor. Nobody's doing that today. Truly, honestly, it's all corruption now. It's all married. They want third parties, fourth parties. They want, celebrate high birthdays and anniversaries and go on extravagant trips and all that, man. Like, nah, man. You gotta get your shit ordered right in your own household, man. Go ahead.
And I will take you one of a city,
Yeah.
and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
Yeah. And we're starting with this word. Most High starting to bring us back through this word.
And Jake, you might not, it might only be you and maybe one other person in your family. Wake up, man, and repent. And the rest of them is going to stay in that state of harlotry, man. That spiritual adultery towards the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Not everybody going to get to come to this truth. So you got to harden your spirit now so you won't be offended in the day of trouble, man.
And you know what? Yeah, and that's what usually happens with a situation with a woman married to a man that she rebels and starts like, claiming that the man is abusing her and all that. Verbal abuse or whatever, she don't want to do what or she gets tired of relationships. She usually goes out there and starts, stripping or starts doing her harlotry, man. That's what happens when she separates from a man.
Yeah.
That's what Israel did against the Most High, separating from the Most High. What he said, you were persuaded by your own heart to go a slave. Go ahead.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
Mine heart. Go ahead.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Feed you with knowledge and understanding. Like now, we open the door, forgiving, being merciful, the Most High. Sit you down. Here's some warm drink. You just got out of cold, like we said, example. Here's some warm tea for you. You've been weakened and shit. You get weak. Or here's some food for your hot food for your, to warm your soul, your spirit up. Get you a hot plate, sit down, get you some rest. You've been on your feet all day. That's what we've been spiritually in this place, man. There was no rest for us. Now the Most High is giving us rest for the Holy Spirit.
Because we're not worshiping all these other idols. Yeah. We're not worshiping the nation's gods. We're not looking at them as significant, man.
Because what these other nations do, they use us, man. What they use every time you see Jake on TV, they're using this soul. They mock him, They mock him with this medicine. They mock him through mocking him with him. Thinking that y'all the salt of the earth. Look at you criminals and shit.
And when and it's because and that's what exactly what Sapar was talking about. That when you don't have this truth, you're spiritually naked to them. They see it. They'll take advantage of you, and they'll have you out here playing the harlot, man. This is Ezekiel 16:37. Like you said, the wedlock is 38.
Because you can just what Jake is doing as Israel, as a nation, pretty much as people. He's walking up down the street midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. You ain't supposed to be a woman. Ain't supposed to be out there at that time of the day and night and shit. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this is a harlot, man. Let's get her. Take her in, and they end up doing some bad things to you, man. So we're the people of the day, right? That's spiritual. We ain't gonna be out there like these other nations, man. Go ahead.
So Ezekiel 16:37, behold, therefore I will gather all outside lovers.
Like, see, like when you go, like an example too, when you go to vote, you showing these nations that you don't have a, like you don't have a God, you don't have no power because you voting for them. You know, you go to a school system and learn about them. They looking like that. He don't even learn about his own people and shit. You know? That's you being naked. You being having no place to go. It says that we yet this day in our captivity. Go ahead.
1637.
Oh, because I was just gonna get there. And yeah, 36.
Yeah. We're all at 37.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I was trying to get to the point. So, I will gather all thy lovers with whom thou hast taken pleasure.
Yeah, you too. All these your lovers, man. You know, all these nations, all these their philosophies and their gods and all that, man. Go ahead.
And all them that thou hast loved,
All them that house love. Go ahead.
with all them that thou hast hated, I will even gather them round about against thee,
Against thee.
and will discover thy nakedness unto them.
Yeah, you now you it's like you butt naked now. Go ahead. Shit, you got harlots that are you know, for example, you got harlots that are almost naked, right? And if you strip the pole naked, they'll be like, they'll start running. Shit, you almost butt naked anyway. You know, but they have to have some kind of covering, like the strippers that get butt naked, but there's a building covering them. But now you just butt naked in front of the whole world without no covering, man. You don't have the Most High Spirit covering you, and they see that. They go, oh shit.
and what it said too, because you know that's twofold right here. This talking about the harlot of Babylon as well.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I will gather our lovers. Again, that's
Yeah.
these nations being gathered as we speak.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is. Yeah. Babylon, the harlot of America is one of the mother of harlots. She's the main harlot that seduces our women and influences our women.
So just like Jaquan said, we went through this process first, and now it's coming on America.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that they may see all thy nakedness.
See all thy nakedness. Go ahead.
Verse 38, and I will judge thee.
I would judge thee. So just like this harlot is going to be judged, Most High judged us as a nation. Sent us through the fire, man. We're going through the fire now as the lasting resource of this thing. The ending resource of this thing. Go ahead.
As a woman that break wedlock.
See, not as a harlot, but as a woman that broke wedlock because you was married. Remember? Return back to your husbandry. Return back to Yahweh Shai. They ain't the husbandry. It ain't no husbandry in this world. If it was, there'll be farming. There'll be seeds in the fruit. There'll be a man in the house. There'll be, this place will be driven by the order of a man ruling his household, ruling his land, properly ruling his house. There's none of that, man. You know. But return back as a woman in wedlock. Go ahead.
And shed blood or judge. And I will give thee blood and fury, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy.
Yep. Jealousy. It says jealousy. Even Most High said what do you say? Jealousy is the rage of a man.
That's why I got next.
Yeah.
Get that
Yep.
Okay.
So there is jealousy. Most High is jealousy. He's jealous. He said, and it says he's jealous with godly jealous, man. Godly jealousy. So you ain't supposed to be jealous. A man's supposed to be wondering where you about, who you talking to, like why you talking to the man. That's jealous. That's a man's jealousy.
But you know, a harlot will feel some type of way about that. They be like, why are you all in my business? Like they got their own, they can do whatever they want, shit, man.
But a lot of them women that are harlots, they really married. They really be doing that on the under and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Israel is doing with the Most High. Like the Most High don't see them. A lot of times these men know what they. I know some. I know you up to something. I know you doing something. How much the Most High? No, go ahead.
This is
How
Proverbs.
much more the Most High? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. It says, "But whosoever."
What is
Like,
wait, Slocky? But it said, what did it say? You played a harlot under, and it says they was eating swine behind the trees and all that. They were trying to hide from the Most High, man. Like the Most High don't see. You know?
You gonna hide behind the tree, man?
Yeah, you go into your
Come on,
house,
Jay.
close the door, like,
Come on, Jay.
you know, go ahead.
this is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. It says, "But whoso committeth adultery with a woman
Whoso committed adultery with a woman, go ahead.
lacketh understanding."
Lacking understanding, man.
Like you said, Revelation the 14th chapter, it said, "Men are they will not be found with."
Yeah.
So a woman can represent these all different
Philosophies. Yep.
you know.
Yep.
And it says, "He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul."
He destroyed his own soul, man.
It
Go
said,
ahead.
"It said a wound and dishonor shall he get." Damn. He said, "And his reproach shall not be wiped away."
Mm.
So what that mean? When it say your reproach shall not be wiped away, that means you're gonna have to die for that. You know, because no damn told me ain't gonna ain't gonna be able to wipe that sin away, purge that sin away. You have to die and come back and start all over and get a clean slate. You know,
And this is the last run, so you're gonna be born in the kingdom.
right? See, yeah, done.
You know?
So then it says, "For jealousy is the rage of a man."
Jealousy is a rage of a man. So you come and you see your woman in the very act, you gonna kill both of them, man. That's the jealous. That's the I'm jealous. So imagine the Most High just looking at Israel and said, like it said in the scripture, look what Israel is doing. You know, like look at that, look how crazy. You're acting crazy, but you're not. You know the Most High's commandments.
Say that he's a jealous power. You know,
Yeah.
he said, "Jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare
So
in the day of vengeance."
he's not sparing the day of
How
vengeance. So if a woman say you just jealous, I'm supposed to be. We can't call the Most High jealous of like we doing all right in America. Nah, he'll destroy your ass. He got a right to be jealous. He made your ass, man. You're supposed to do what he say do. But he's like I said, going back to that. You're a woman at a check. So we're not gonna. So he's not gonna judge Israel like he does other nations. But he's gonna show you an example.
and you know, like you said, I was you know, so now those stones represent those missiles.
It's that great millstone, that destruction, man.
Those missiles are gonna be those stones gonna
Yeah,
But
penetrate.
see, you supposed to burn the harlot, but what the Most High is doing, bringing the elect, and we're not going to be counted as a harlot. We're not going to be burned or stoned by the missiles.
Because basically, Yahushua is the priest, and 2/3 of our people are playing as the harlots, so they got to get burned with fire, man. They got to get cleansed with fire, man. You know?
Yeah, because the priesthood is back. It says
The priesthood is back.
It started with Yahushua, the priest, everlasting priesthood by the order of Melchizedek, man.
Yep.
That's Yahushua. So he set the priesthood up.
Yep.
And now this is the house of David coming back all over again.
You got 2/3 still playing as a harlot in the priest's house.
Yeah.
And so they got to get burned, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is Revelation 7:6, 17, 16. Mm-hmm. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast.
The 10 horns we mentioned earlier. Go ahead.
These shall hate the whore.
These shall hate the whore, hate America. That's the whore. Go ahead.
And shall make her desolate and naked.
Make her desolate and naked.
And shall eat her flesh.
Go ahead.
And burn her with fire.
Burn her with fire, man. That's what you're supposed to do to a harlot. And the priesthood is set up to condemn this place to get her burned with fire, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua, because it was already set up and written in the book. You know? So now the Most High is reserved. He got his reserved elect preserved. And so he's separating his men from this harlot to get saved from the missiles, you know, so this harlot can reap her judgment, and the 2/3 reap their judgment with this harlot because they join into this harlot, you know, they married into this, they laid down in bed with this harlot, and that means, you know, connecting through means of voting for, believing in a system, political, and what's the final declaration of your marriage, the final so to speak, so-called paperwork of your marriage. This is harlot, which is digital now. It's gonna be that MOTB. You married to her through that like I said, that signet, that ring on the finger,
that wedding ring on.
Yeah, that's that MOTB, man. So they can make now, cause you like, how can I make you mine? But can you put a ring on my finger? So now you know. Now I feel like I'm really married.
So once you do that, and Yahweh show up, and he see that you done married another man, which is gonna be this sister, this harlot, you married a whore. Yeah. He's gonna burn you with fire because you're supposed to be the priest's daughter. The daughter of Jerusalem, starting with the men, Israel. Yeah. You're supposed to be one of us, man.
Most High even set examples that said, hey, the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian. I mean, the Egyptian women are not like the Hebrew women. Yeah. The Hebrew women are lively. Yeah. And so he set a separation between us and these nations. Yeah. Same thing that goes with Babylon here today. They are a nation, man. Go ahead.
And that's the problem with most of our people. When we mean lively, that means you active. It don't mean you just talking all the damn time.
Yeah.
That's what they done changed that to. Like Eve just, and not even just Eve, just all Israelite women in general. Most of them, you just talk too much. Yep. Just stop talking sometimes. You know, and things will work out better for you.
It will.
It ain't saying nobody in general, but what we've seen looking online. You know, when you look at these wicked women, women pull up, they just talk too much.
What is saying
about a silent woman is a gift.
Man.
Don't speak as much, and the Lord is gonna deal with you.
And what did it say about when the Most High judged this war? And he said everything around. He said the whole earth was part. The whole earth, man. It's like, man, it's peaceful, man. That's what peace is. A great part of what peace is being silent.
Do a lot less speaking and a lot more doing. If you're gonna speak something, say something good to your husband or something. You know, say that you miss him or something. You know, that's how we are with Yahweh Shai. We do a lot of doing, and anytime we speak, it's to glorify His name, man. That's how we do. We don't act like we just out here saying anything. No, man.
Even in our regular conversation.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times we don't talk to people at the job or talk to people because there ain't really no conversation to be had. It's like
because they ain't glorifying
the Most High. So
we do a lot of listening.
We don't do no partiality. Like we talk, you know, carnal and outside, and I mean, you know, in these certain places, and then come and talk about the Lord. No, we talk about the Lord all day.
Yeah, because the Lord's watching how you conduct yourself around these heathens, man. That's part of your test as well. You know.
So that old harlot is about to get judged. She been playing a harlot. I mean, she is a harlot. All this time, Israel, your harlotry, get right, get back to the Most High to clean that. You know, like you said, slate, get that harlotry out of you. Come back as a wife,
a chaste virgin,
not a chaste virgin, man. But this harlot, this old harlot, she got old. You know,
walking with a cane.
Yeah, walking with a cane and digitalized, like what they call it, no, they call it catfish. Yeah. No, or filters or something. Yeah, she make herself look beautiful.
Catfish. Yeah, you think you feel this beautiful woman, you love it. She ain't got no teeth. Her hair ain't there.
Yeah, you couldn't be the same one in the picture.
She like that one movie where I can't remember what it was, but she was on the bed and she popped the damn leg off. She's like, I don't even got no legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you sucked.
Yeah,
she said this is voluptuous ass.
I was like,
it's not even mine. Yeah, I know this real. One got me like that. One got me like I was like, back away. Hey,
that's why y'all ain't gonna be playing.
Yeah. Hey, that's why I don't do social media. I mean, that's why I don't. If I want to meet a woman, it ain't gonna be on social media. And she got me good. I'm talking about the good on Facebook. I said, I pulled up on her, look like she don't crack. I said, and then she had about 5 kids too.
Yeah.
I said, nah,
She bamboozled your ass. That Babylon bamboozling.
Yeah, she used that
Babylon.
Chaldean.
Yeah, you put the Chaldeans on you.
That witchcraft.
Put that Chaldeans on you.
Hey, that's what their makeup is. They even got airbrush.
Yeah.
But you could just put on paint your whole different face, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they be doing that shit. I know. Look, I ain't gonna say it's a family member though. She on Facebook. I seen her say, hey, yeah. Hey, she got a shit filled to the teeth. You hear me? I said, look at it. I said, you know damn well she don't look like this in real life. I know how you look.
That's how America is. They love commercials showing Babylon the Great and how much they soldiers love this place and how to sign up today to be part of the Peace Corps and be a member of the society. You come over here, it ain't like that, man.
That's why I said what I said. Like, I know how she look.
Yeah.
And somebody else that don't have that understanding and that visual, how they like, oh, she look good. I'm like, how that all in your inbox? But see, we know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know.
Earlier, I said, we know the makeup, but we know this was a land of slavery.
Yeah.
We know what they did to our people.
Yeah.
We know the makeup of America.
Can't fool us.
Yeah. Like, don't fool us. And we still here in America, man. These same people, man. So we're not being fooled, man. And it said, what did it say? A man of wisdom can discern. I'm just paraphrasing, throwing things out to. We know what's happening with this place. We know where it's going. It's going down the drain.
Yeah. It said a wise man seeth the evil. Yeah. A good man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself.
Yeah.
You know, we're not. We're being hidden under the shadow of the Almighty, man. A lot of these people, they can't really register us as niggas out here, man. They can't register us as harlots. So they can't really take advantage of us. Most people just leave us alone for the most part, but it's gonna come at a time we're gonna get persecution.
You see a light-skinned woman with tattoos all over her body, green hair, her nails are sticking out here, her eyelashes. You don't want to fuck with that. You don't want to have a child with that. You like, nah, man, I'm good. She thinks she's the finest thing in the world, man. But that's how we look at America. Like America, is tattooed up, all kind of.
Look, hey, woo, lot of women.
Boxing, everybody been sleeping with America. Boxing's overused and all that. We see. That's how we see America. That's how the Most High. It said this harlot, this filthy harlot, man. Filthy abomination. It's like, remember Jezebel, like how evil she was, man. But like we said, that certain women of harlotry is not like Jezebel, man. They're not murdering the prophets. They just making their little money, and then if they ever meet times where Most High, they see a spirit that the spirit of righteousness, and they Most High got in their heart to turn right, they're gonna repent.
Yeah, because it's usually ones that wasn't raised up by their father, so it's not like they just plan to be harlots. Some of them just that was something that was taught out here, man.
We mentioned it earlier. Any harlot shall make it in the kingdom.
Yeah. He said before. So hey, you got some spies out here. They alright. Yeah. But hey, in the kingdom, ain't gonna be no such thing. Ain't gonna be no such thing, man.
Like I said, going back to the commandment there shall be no sodomite of the son of Jacob, and there shall be no whore of the daughter of Jacob, of Israel, So we ain't gonna have, it ain't supposed to be harlotry, but our women they're gonna be harlots anyway. You just gonna tell her to stop being a harlot and shit. Right. You're gonna pull her to the side, like
we was talking about last night.
Yeah.
You got, no matter who I don't care which woman, no matter a woman, you get enough. You think the first one got her number, or you the first one to talk to her. No, you gonna be talking to her. She probably gonna have about 2 other dudes on the side that she talking to. You know, it's just how it is. So ain't no. Hey, what it said? What's that? Amos? He said, "Thou wives shall be harlots in the city."
Yeah, she should play a harlot in the
The
streets.
city, this city is Babylon, America. You know, so you ain't no.
And it says, "Thou shalt get a wife, and another man shall sleep with her for lay down with her."
So ain't no.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a woman. She may be, faithful for a little while, but eventually, somebody she gonna
Yeah,
step
but
out
you
on.
do got some that, some brothers, they do got actually faithful wives. So it's
Oh yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said it's not. It's what they call it, diamond in the rough.
Look at this guy. You know what this guy said? He said, "This is boring." He said, "I'm going to IUIC channel." Good. Get on up out of here.
Appreciate it.
We glad.
Appreciate it.
We not here for entertainment.
Show the fuck that. Talking about boring.
Go to IUIC.
Boring. That's good.
Over there.
Yeah, they party, so
Good job.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody worried about y'all, man.
They party over there, so you at home, right? Right over there, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't want you over here.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's the difference between us, IUIC, all these other camps, man. We not here to entertain y'all.
Yeah, we're not gonna moonwalk and bust the Michael Jackson
here
move.
for that, man. We here to do the work of y'all about some hours shot. It's still gonna be entertaining watching y'all motherfuckers burn though.
Yep. Show the fuck you.
Well, y'all should be bored in America, baby. So y'all, this place got it going on. Shit, this place is boring as hell to us.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's boring. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get real exciting out here. It's gonna get real exciting out here.
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people think this is entertainment. It's a game. It ain't no game, man. This is.
I hope we entertained by that too.
Yeah, man.
Most High will trying to take us trouble. See you running from a damn lion and shit.
Yep. Hey.
Lion attacking your ass.
Trying to run to the door with some pow.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cracking up at your ass.
Yep. But hey, we're gonna call it, man. Most High willing, it was edifying. Those that are, tuning in to the party, the party people, go that way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to party, get your groove on and dance to the tune of the words and shit. You want to moonwalk and get your boogie on. Yeah, go that way.
You want to be a harlot? Stay away from us.
Yeah. Anyway, giving all praise to y'all. Rakata, y'all, Brakta, was shot down to apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone, must I taste two brothers, teaching word for the hope of elect, soon to be like most high will to for extended election, one blessings. They want that preacher poly and shit.
Yeah, man.
Ah, preacher poly. Yeah, they want that.
All that, man. Shalom. All that shit.
Yep. Preacher poly.